Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
You know, it's nice to hear other coaches' interviews of how they run their team and how you can't be a head coach and be calling plays. You have to be more involved with everything on the team, defense, offense, special teams. You know, with our two-time coach of the year, we don't get that because all he wants to do is call plays. Why can't he be more involved in the team? I just wish we can do that and get a GM too that can pick a team and we can turn this thing around faster than you think. But we don't because our owner gave these guys a 5-year extension, so that means we're still stuck with these two guys. It's just never going to get good.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Fred, you know, he's referring to Nick Sirianni saying he didn't call plays because of that. Andrew Reid calls plays, and they were trying to win a third straight Super Bowl. I guess there is no right or wrong answer. If I'm Kevin Stefanski, I'm probably calling plays because if he doesn't get it right, there won't be another year as the head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like you're seemingly on borrowed time this year, that not too many coaches survive a 3-14 season and are around to see it through or to get a chance to turn it around. I mean, Sirianni won the Super Bowl, and last year they talked about a collapse after they started 10-1. They still made the playoffs, but I think they lost 6 out of 7, limped into the playoffs and got beat right away, and that was a collapse. And he seemed to be on thin ice, and I think they were 11-6. So, yeah, it's all about what have you done for me lately in the NFL, and I think that is why it's so big this year for the Browns. I mean, if they're going to get another pass after a disastrous season in 25, the only explanation I could get would be if they do completely blow it up and the owner says, I'm on board with that. Do what you got to do. I'm with you, and if this is the best course. But I don't think that's feasible. I mean, you can try to rebuild, but even if you want to trade Myles Garrett, I've said it, it's been said, not too many people that are talking about good fits, where to get traded to, will work financially. So, yeah, I think they have to, if anything, go all in and try to turn this thing around. That's why it's so important, this year. But as far as calling plays, I mean, I think that's what Kevin Stefanski, what he was brought here originally, that might be one of the best things he does. I think he feels by turning it over to a Jim Schwartz, he feels he's much more competent to run that defense, and he trusts him. And I think he feels the same way with Ventrone on special teams. That's why they didn't make any changes. And so say what you will, you might be right, but the Browns decided that was their best bet, to have some continuity as opposed to blow it all up. I'm talking coach and GM, and hope you get it right the next time. I mean, we've seen the other way, a cycle for 25 years. Is it the right move or not?
Yeah, again, we'll let it'll have to play out, and we may be right back to blowing it all up again for another 25 years.